Austin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway from Atlanta. And a fair kick. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And the result here of match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Have him on the move on first down. Now Gurley. And give him about 5 as he...
Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another.
From the 40 now on second down. Ryan. And that one's complete to Gurley.
Yeah, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive is just in a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Room here to run.
I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Play action. It's Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. On first down, it's Gurley. They get him to the ground right on the...
Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And brought down the number 4. On first and goal, Gurley. And they'll be driven back here.
That they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. That loss resulted.
And that is 3rd and goal. Now it's Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he stopped right. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. 2 yards. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. Successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. That is scratch out 1 yard. On 2nd and 9. Jackson. And this one incomplete.
Haul it in.
Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And Browns, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Pressure brought in and the...
That just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He uncorks it for Snead. And that's going to be incomplete. He'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
First 2 drives, it looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
He uncorks it for Snead. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
How do they go over those situations? All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get out. Run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out through.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are...
Be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Hill the 38-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. And going deep downfield for Boykins. From the gun, it's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that is in. One final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. He's going deep for Brown. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Way to kick off for Atlanta.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And he puts his head.
Question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough?
There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete.
Mark Ingram, 58 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a first.
No space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And Ingram trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
This drive could get wings. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. That's to his running back, complete. He'll have it past midfield. Past midfield now for 1st and 10. Gurley. And past the 35. Felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And he'll... On 2nd down and 4. Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He'll give this one to Ingram to start things out. Takes this one across the 30. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? 3rd down, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Jackson from the shotgun, dancing to his left. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a draw play for Gurley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Another carry now for Gurley. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Well, you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
To throw on 3rd down, Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. This one complete to Ingram. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now Jackson on first down, being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think
and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack on first down, Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Yards to go.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Again, Jackson steps away to his left. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. And Jackson throwing once more, eluding the pressure right. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Andrews. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 33 yards that time.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So no question here, down by a score late. They're going to try the onside kick. but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Throwing now is Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Ryan to throw. He gets it to Gurley, complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. A slant to Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. 29 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. And at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they've worked on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. He's back to throw. Receiver complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
And we'll go right back to Andrews. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Forced out to his left. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Second and 8. They'll look to throw. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And he will get in. The two-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's Ryan. And that was complete to Gurley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 2 yards, good enough for first. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
Now it's Gurley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. From the corner, Jimmy Smith blitzes for the sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available to them.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Smith. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a 1st down.
Here's Gurley. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath, and boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime.
3rd and 8.
Third and 8 situation, a tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. From the shotgun, Ryan. Is that Marigan? It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. To throw is Ryan. This will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column.
Touchdown.
A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.